Lesson 7.2. The importance of emotional safety in intimacy. What is emotional safety? Picture this. You're hanging out with your partner and you want to share something that's been on your mind. Maybe it's a tough day at work or a weird dream involving talking penguins. Whatever it is, emotional safety means you can share without worrying that your partner will laugh, judge, or dismiss you. It's all about feeling secure enough to be your true self. Quirks, fears, feelings, and all, knowing that your partner will meet you with empathy, respect, and maybe even a laugh, but the good kind. Emotional safety is a game changer when it comes to both emotional and physical intimacy. If you're too busy guarding your feelings like Fort Knox, it's hard to connect on a deep level. But when you know your emotions are safe, real intimacy can bloom. Key elements of emotional safety. Trust. This is the foundation of emotional safety. When you trust your partner, you can be vulnerable without worrying they'll use it against you or accidentally bring up that one embarrassing story in front of your friends. Non-judgment. No one wants to feel like they're being silently scored on their feelings. Emotional safety means you can express what's on your mind without your partner giving you side-eye or telling you you're overreacting. Empathy. It's not just about saying, "I hear you." Real empathy is when your partner gets where you're coming from and makes you feel like your emotions are totally valid, even if you're upset about something as small as the last slice of pizza disappearing. Consistent. Emotional safety isn't a one-and-done deal. It's built over time, like adding bricks to a house. When you keep showing up for each other through the good, the bad, and the ugly, it creates a safe space where both of you can be real. How emotional safety impacts intimacy. Emotional safety is like the secret sauce that makes emotional and physical intimacy really click. When you've got it, both you and your partner can communicate better, get closer, and feel more secure. Here's how it impacts intimacy. Deeper emotional connection. When you feel safe enough to spill your innermost thoughts, yes, even the ones about your weird penguin dreams, it brings you closer. This kind of vulnerability builds trust and strengthens your bond. Increased physical intimacy. Emotional safety means you're relaxed and comfortable with each other, which makes physical closeness feel more natural and enjoyable. When you're emotionally secure, physical intimacy becomes less about the mechanics and more about the connection. Reduced fear of rejection. In an emotionally safe space, you're not scared to express what you want or need, whether it's emotional support or a back rub. When you trust that your partner won't judge or reject you, intimacy flourishes. How to create emotional safety in your relationship. Building emotional safety doesn't happen overnight, but with some effort, you can create a space where both you and your partner feel secure. Here's how to make it happen. 1. Practice active listening. When your partner talks, really listen without jumping in, judging that, or offering solutions right away. Sometimes they just need you to hear them out, not fix the problem. 2. Show consistent support. Be there when it counts. Whether they need a shoulder to cry on or someone to rant to about that coworker, being a reliable source of support builds emotional safety over time. 3. Encourage vulnerability. Make sure both of you feel comfy opening up about the deep stuff, like fears, dreams, or even embarrassing moments. When you lead with vulnerability, your partner will feel safe doing the same. 4. Be honest and transparent. Nothing builds trust like honesty. Share what's on your mind and encourage your partner to do the same, even if it feels a little uncomfortable at first. 5. Respect boundaries. Everyone has their limits, and respecting those is a key part of emotional safety. Make sure you both feel okay setting boundaries and honor them when they're in place. Reflection exercise. Take a minute to think about how emotionally safe you feel in your relationship. Do you feel comfortable being vulnerable with your partner? Or is there something holding you back? What can you do to create a safer, more supportive environment for both of you? How can you build even more trust and security with your partner? By focusing on emotional safety, you'll not only deepen your emotional connection, but also strengthen the physical side of your relationship. And when both partners feel secure, understood, and loved, that's when the real magic happens.